Hello everyone, this is Sasha and myself. I'm Max, and we are on a flight to Philadelphia from Minneapolis, and the dream came true. Today I am flying out to pick up my Lotus Elise. I'm so excited. She's so embarrassed. Little gamer. Super excited. Got an awesome car and picking it up. Added to the collection between the Mustang and supercharged Mustang and my 94 Ford Ranger. What is up? We just arrived to Pennsylvania, waiting for our ride. Steve to pick us up. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. About an hour away where we're getting the Lotus from, which is Limerick, PA. And I don't know why I just said PA. So I'm just through the roof right now, excited. It probably doesn't look like it because I don't want to look like a fool in the airport, but so excited. Just put it right like
Hi
that.
guys.
Oh. Hello.
What's the vlog about?
Well, we're off the airplane and we have taken delivery of the Lotus, and I am so ecstatic. I can't get the smile off my face. Yeah, itches. This car is amazing. It's super clean. I absolutely love it. You drive and just everyone turns their head. I don't know, it's just amazing. First impressions, the seats are a little bit hard, but that's kind of to be expected. I thought maybe they'd have a little more padding, but it's kind of like sitting on a wooden bench,
Yeah.
like, honestly.
With like a little tiny bit of padding.
Yeah.
Like a finger.
Yeah, it's like when you go to like Buffalo Wild Wings and they have that like tiny little bit of padding. That's all you get. There's a lot of noise. I don't know how much that's showing up on the video, but you can hear a lot of the wind, the engine, obviously. Just a lot of little noises and weird things. And the one thing that's annoying the crap out of us, we're trying to figure out the radio because we're driving it back 1,200 miles. We want to listen to something, right? Right? So we can't figure out how to get it to the right station, how to select your own station without it scanning, because we have this little thing that, I don't know, projects the radio magically from our iPhone.
I think I'm just being a noob and not knowing how to work the radio. But
Yeah.
who knows? I'll see if Max can figure it out.
Show the, here.
Oh yeah. Here you're looking out the window in the back. And then, dang, I should just flip it, but I can't.
Yeah, that's too bad. So yeah, this is the Lotus Elise. 2005, right now it has exactly 17,472 miles. I put on about 55, 60 miles on it since I've been driving it. We're on the turnpike in Pennsylvania right now, which I've heard has amazing tolls. Not. So I'm not used to that. Being from Minnesota, we don't have that. Yeah, it's just amazing to drive. It sticks to the ground. It's just like glued to the ground. The traffic here is going really fast. Like this guy's going 90 because he's flying past me right now in a Prius.
And Max is going 80.
And I'm going 80. I'm following a camper going 80.
And the speed limit's 70.
Yeah. Let's keep that on the down low though. I'm really going 70.
You're so weird.
What else?
What else? What are your...
The heat works surprisingly well. Holy
It's really
smokes, that
warm in
sucker
here.
was cranked when I got in here. I was like sweating. Power windows, woohoo! Carpet, that keeps the rattles down a little bit. We got the hard top. Probably can't, I don't know if you can really tell. I don't know what else, but it's amazing to drive. And I am gonna be grinning for days. Months, years. Thank you. So we just passed Ohio. We're in Indiana now, in Lotus, and things are looking kind of sketchy outside, the weather-wise. I don't know. It looks like it might start coming down with a lot of snow. The weather was supposed to be clear these 2 days, but What can you do? Mother Nature. That's about the only update I have right now. We stopped, got some breakfast at good old Burger King. And I hate toll roads, man. They're so annoying. You have to stop and pay and then go. Ugh. Anyway, talk to you guys soon. So we're in Illinois. We just passed Chicago. So we got, I think, like 5 hours or so left on the trip. My brother doesn't know at all about this. My brother, I guess both my brothers and my dad don't know that I bought this car. No one in my family does, just my mom. So it's gonna be an exciting time when I just show up at their house with it to surprise them and see what they have to say. And from there, we'll have another 2-hour trip back to our place, which is in Minneapolis, or right on the outskirts. Yeah, we're, I think, finally done with the toll roads. We're just about done with them, so it's going good. Love it.
What was that?
It's going good. Love it. Well, we just made it out of Illinois, now we're in Wisconsin. We've been stopping in every state and buying little, like, magnets. Remember the road trip, so we're gonna have to stop here in Wisconsin, and then the next state, Minnesota. Home sweet home. It's getting to be a lot more snow, and there was a car that, he's behind me a little bit now, but on an old Monte Carlo, and it had a bunch of snow on the roof, and it blew off right towards me. I had to avoid it, but that's kind of scary. So we should be in Minnesota in about 3 hours and 45 minutes or so. We're about 53 miles from Madison, Wisconsin right now. Just driving the Lotus, and it's amazing still. I love it. We're finally done with the toll roads because Wisconsin and Minnesota don't have those. Thank you. Every time I stop at the toll booths for the last few of them, the workers have been asking me about this car, the Lotus, and I don't know, it's kind of cool.
What did they say?
The first guy said, he said, how the heck do you get in that thing? I was like, I don't know, it's a lot of work. I'm guessing I'm gonna get that question a lot, so I should probably just reply like it's an art form. I don't know, it really is. The last lady asked me that if I was, she like made me promise her I was gonna put the car away in Minnesota and store it in the garage and not bring it out in this weather. So
what did she say initially?
I don't remember, do you?
Yeah, she said this car's too pretty to be driving out in this weather.
She goes, this car's way too pretty to be out in this weather. What are you doing? And I was like, I just bought it yesterday. I'm just driving it home. She's like, oh, well, you're going to store it, right? And I was like, yeah. She's like, in a garage, right? And I was like, yep. So that's that. And right now I'm behind a big electric truck thing. I don't know.
You want to say bye?
Bye. So we're just driving over the Mississippi River right now, which separates Minnesota and Wisconsin. So we're just about in Minnesota right now, on the other side of this bridge. This is a new bridge. Wow, I haven't seen this yet. It's really different. Super exciting, all the way from Philadelphia to, we're going to Austin to show my parents, and then to the Twin Cities where we live. I'm trying to find a sign. I have a really good and helpful camera woman. She's completely silent as a co-host of this TV show.
I think we're almost in Minnesota now.
I think we are. I don't know.
Shouldn't there be a sign?
Yeah, there should.
We'll just wait for the sign.
Usually says, welcome to Minnesota.
So that'll be official. Whoa, it's all frozen.
Oh, is the Mississippi froze?
That's not the Mississippi.
You want to bet $100?
Oh, is it?
That's a pretty darn big river that's randomly going through Minnesota that doesn't show up on the maps. does it?
Oh.
These are the biggest hills in Minnesota. Well, I guess I can't say that for sure, but they got to be pretty close. Probably up by Duluth, where the Lake Superior is. There might be some bigger ones, but we probably can call those mountains. That's as close as we'll get. That actually kind of looks like, I don't know, mountains. I know it's not. So, any updates for the Lotus?
Have you found anything that you want to share? Any struggles, difficulties?
Yeah, these things are really, like, look at this. Duh, it's really gonna block out the sun with that big of a sun visor, whatever.
Yeah, they're really small.
I'm just gonna take them out. They block way more of my view.
This is literally it right here.
Oh, and so the whole trip we've been going like what I thought was, as in previous videos, what I thought was like 80, 90, 100 miles an hour. And I got kind of skeptical because I was like, usually people, once we get towards Minnesota, they're not driving that fast. And so I had Sasha download a app that tells you how fast you're going, and
Speedometer.
yeah, okay. And so I guess apparently Lotus, for whatever reason, programmed, well, here is the reason, they programmed their speedometers to be too high, because in Europe there's some law that says even if you change out the tires, the speedometer should never ever read too low. So they just programmed them to be like 10 miles over. So the whole time I've been going 80, I've been going 70, and so on. So,
and in the 55-mile-per-hour zones where
we had a lot of construction, and I don't push it in those because it's like double the fines, and I really don't like to push construction zones, so I go the speed limit for sure. And so I was thinking I was going 55 and I was going 45, so I was probably really obnoxious to everyone else on the road. It's kind of embarrassing. So right now, here, look at this. The speedometer, babe.
Oh man,
Duh. So it says we're going 80 right now. And we calculated that if I go 85, what the Lotus shows 85, that's 74 miles an hour, which is kind of follows the rules of 5-year fine, 9-year mine, right? Like, I know a guy that's a police officer, that's what he told me. So 5 over your fine, 9 over your mine. So
keep left to stay on I-90 West.
is that my GPS talking during a video?
Yeah.
Interesting. Anyway, I don't have anything else other than the sun's going down, and we've been on the road all day since before the sun came up. So why didn't Minnesota welcome us? That's kind of
Left to
rude.
stay on I-90 West.
Whatever. Alright. Well, maybe because I built that new bridge, I took it out.
I don't know. I feel like it's still
Continue
coming
on
up.